Welcome to Minuteman Radio's Appalachia Mountain Music Aftermath here on Minuteman Mountain, with artists like Bobby Horton and Miss Audrey, and Hank William and Johnny Cash as guest speakers, and groups like the Texas Rangers and the 2nd South Carolina String Band, and a guest co-host named Carl Penn. You're not going to want to miss this. So put on your dancing shoes and get ready for a good old-fashioned hootenanny.
Woohoo! Howdy y'all, I'm Carl Penn.
And remember to join us every morning for the Minuteman Mountain War Room Live, Monday through Friday, 0600 hours Eastern Standard Time for tea, Wildling the Cat, War Room News, and of course, some Minuteman Radio. So now over to you, Carl Penn.
Woohoo! This is Carl Penn. Share, like, and subscribe.
This is your guest host, Carl Penn. Well, let's start off with a little bit of Elton Britt with I Like Mountain Music here on Minuteman Radio.
When the sun goes down and the chores are through, oh, there ain't nothing better than I like to do than to sit around the house when the folks ain't home, listen to the music on the gramophone. I like mountain music, good old mountain music, played by a real hillbilly band. Give me royal rhythm, let me sway right with them. I think the melodies are grand. I've heard Hawaiians say from the land of Wicky-Wacky, but I must say that they can't beat turkey in the store by cracky. I like mountain music, good old mountain music, played by a real hillbilly band. Oh, you love me, oh, you love me, hillbilly band. Give me royal rhythm, let me sway right with them. I think the melodies are grand. I've heard Hawaiians say from the land of Wicky-Wacky, but I must say that you can't beat turkey in the store by cracky. I like mountain music, good old mountain music, played by a real hillbilly band. Oh, you love me, oh, you love me, I've heard Hawaiians say from the land of Wicky-Wacky, but I must say that you can't beat turkey in the store by cracky. I like mountain music, good old mountain music, played by a real hillbilly band. Oh,
I heard the noise, I saw the fight. The watchman, he was running around crying, old Dan Tucker had come to town. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Was a mighty man. He washed his face in a frying pan, combed his hair with a wagon wheel, and he died with a toothache in his heel. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. First to the right, then to the left, then to the gal he liked the best. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Now old Dan Tucker is a nice old man. He used to ride a derby ram, sent him whizzing down the hill. If he hadn't got up, he'd lay there still. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Drunk, fell in the fire, kicked up and choked. The charcoal got inside his shoe. Lord bless me, honey, how the ashes flew. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Some goods, I lost myself in a piece of woods. The night was dark, I had to suffer. I rose to the heel of Daniel Tucker. Now get out the way, get out the way. Oh, won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Sinner, he never said his grace at dinner. The old South squealed, the pig did squall. He ate the whole hog, tear it all. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Sucker, he's never gonna get back home to supper. Old Dan, he's had his last ride. The banjo buried by his side. Now get out the way, get out the way. Won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper. Well, I came to town the other night. I heard the noise, I saw the fight. The watchman, he was running around crying, old Dan Tucker had come to town. Now get out the way, get out the way. Oh, won't you get out the way, old Dan Tucker? You're too late to get your supper.
Woo-hoo! That was a good one, but you better get ready, old Dan Tucker, because it ain't gonna rain no more. Next up is the 1937 Ain't Gonna Rain No More No More by the Tune Wranglers here on Minuteman Radio.
It was dark and dreary, the air was full of sleet. The old man stood out in the storm, his shoes was full of feet. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more, it ain't gonna rain no more. Out the work in the old folks tell, it ain't gonna rain no more. Oh, mosquito, he fly high, mosquito, he fly low. If that old mosquito ever lights on me, he ain't gonna fly no more. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Down the work in the old hotel, it ain't gonna rain no more. Yes, fly away, bud. The butterfly flits on the wings of gold and June bug wings of flame. The bed bug has no wings at all, but it gets there just the same. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Down the world in the old hotel, it ain't gonna rain no more. No more showers. A man laid down by the sewer, and by the sewer he died. Yeah. Now at the coroner's inquest, they called it suicide. Oh, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Down the world in the old hotel, it ain't gonna rain no more. Lightning flashed, the thunder roared, it was an awful storm. The old cow throwed her tail in the air and she ran right through the barn. Well, it ain't gonna rain no more, no more. It ain't gonna rain no more. Down the world in the old hotel, it ain't gonna rain no more.
The folks who make Mother's Best Flour, Mother's Best Farm Feeds, and the new Mother's Best Self-Rising Cornmeal bring you the one and only lovesick blues boy, Hank Williams, the Mother's Best Music Makers, and yours, barely truly, Mother's Best Little Boy. That's me. Fellers, I'm sure proud to be able to be here, and I'm proud that you are too. And since we're all proud, Hank, come in and sing us a proud kind of a song.
All
Here.
right.
America, the USA, seeking happiness, progress, betterment.
Hello, honey. Boy, am I starved.
Just a moment, Mr. Jones.
I am going to show you how protective measures can guard your home against the effects of an atomic explosion. All right, you say. What can I do about it?
First, let's begin with the home. Prepare a kit. Include enough bottled water, raisins, chocolate, canned food, tableware, a first aid kit, Vaseline jelly, and sunburn cream.
But most important is to take cover.
You can easily and economically convert the room in your house into an ideal shelter.
This is important to remember. Your survival chances are excellent. If you close the windows,
trim your shrubbery, and
dig a foxhole.
Good citizen.
Your duty.
You accent.
Survive.
Don't let them life. Your way of life.
Have you got the guts?
All this clear so far, mister?
Survival is assured.
Well, if it ain't gonna rain no more, we might as well get down in the bunker and eat some goober peas. Coming up next on Minuteman Radio.
Sitting by the roadside on a summer's day, chatting with my messmates and passing time away. Lying in the shadow underneath the trees, goodness how delicious eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious eating goober peas. When a horseman passes, the soldiers have a rule to crying at their loudest, Mister, here's your mule. But there's another pleasure enchantinger than these, is wearing out your grinders, eating goober peas. Peas, peas, eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious eating goober peas. Peas, peas, eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious eating goober peas. Just before the battle, the general hears a row. He says the Yanks are coming, I hear their rifles now. He turns around in wonder, and what do you think he sees? The Georgia militia eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness how delicious eating goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious eating goober peas. I think my song has lasted almost long enough. The subject's interesting, but rhymes are mighty rough. I wish the sore's over when free from rags and fleas. We kiss our wives and sweethearts, gobble goober peas. Peas, 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 eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious eating goober peas. Peas, peas, eating goober peas. Goodness, how delicious eating goober peas.
Oh boy, I love eating them goober peas. That was the second South Carolina string band with goober peas. Texas isn't the only place it can be dusty and dry. It can be dusty and dry out here in the Appalachia as well. So next up is the Texas Rangers with Dusty and Dry. Here on Minuteman Radio's Appalachia Mountain Music Aftermath on Minuteman Mountain.
Dry and dusty, dusty and dry. It's so hot, I think we're all gonna fry. There's dust on my saddle and there's dust in my eye. We're 40 miles from water and it's dusty and dry. Old black buzzards thicker than flies, pecking cattle right in their eyes. We've had no rain since the 4th of July. We're 40 miles from water and it's dusty and dry. Dry and dusty, dusty and dry. It's so hot, I think we're all gonna fry. There's lots of water, but it's all out to lie. We're 40 miles from water and it's dusty and dry. There's one more river up in the sky, and we'll give her one other try. We'll reach that river in the sleet by and by. We're 40 miles from water and it's dusty and dry. We've had no rain since the 4th of July. We're 40 miles from water and it's dusty and dry. Dusty and dry.
Hot dogs, Armour hot dogs. What kind of kids eat Armour hot dogs?
Fat kids, skinny kids, kids who climb on hops. Tough kids, sexy kids.
Even kids with chicken pox love hot dogs. Armour hot dogs.
Hot dogs, kids love to bite.
In recognizing a communist, physical appearance counts for nothing. If he openly declares himself to be a communist, we take his word for it. If a person consistently reads and advocates the views expressed in a communist publication, he may be a communist. If a person supports organizations which reflect communist teachings, or organizations labeled communist by the Department of Justice, she may be a communist. If a person defends the activities of communist nations while consistently attacking the domestic and foreign policy of the United States, she may be a communist. If a person does all these things over a period of time, he must be a communist.
And I've gone to Louisiana, my true love for to see. When it rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry, and the sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. When I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. When I jumped aboard the telegraph and traveled down the river, the electric fluid magnified and killed 500 chairs. When the bull jumped us, the horse ran off, I really thought I'd die. So I shut my eyes to hold my breath. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Now I come from Alabama coming down the hill. Now the buckwheat cake was in her mouth and a tear was in her eye. So I said, I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Around. When at last I find Susanna, I will fall upon the ground. But if I can ever find her, then I think I'll surely die. When I'm dead and gone and buried, dear Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. And I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. And I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee.
That's right, we chased old Susanny from Georgia to Alabama with the 2nd South Carolina String Band. Next up is Bobby Horton with the Rose of Alabama here on Minuteman Radio.
Mississippi's veil with my old hat there for a sail. I crossed upon a cotton bale to the Rose of Alabama. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabama, the sweet tobacco posy is the Rose of Alabama. Sang the lightning bug, he flashed his wing, and like a rope my arms I fling round Rose of Alabama. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabama, the sweet tobacco posy is the Rose of Alabama. Bells of fame, for all your charms are put to shame by the Rose of Alabama. Oh, brown Rosie, Rose of Alabama, the sweet tobacco posy is the Rose of Alabama.
Well, sir, for the most delicious hot biscuits you ever made, use Mother's Best Flour, ladies. That goes for rolls, bread, pie crust, and cake, too. Yes, you have perfect results with everything you bake when you bake with Mother's Best. The reason? It's highest quality. There is no finer flour. Every sack contains Gene Foster's family-tested recipes, plus a valuable coupon for a complete set of lovely Roseanne silverware. So get Mother's Best enriched flour, plain, or for extra convenience, try Mother's Best self-rising flour. Ask for it today. Mother's Best.
I love to have that gal around. Her biscuits are so nice and brown. Her pies and cakes beat all the rest, 'cause she bakes them all with Mother's Best.
The North American continent has been almost invulnerable to attack until now. Modern warfare has ended this security. Today, we can be attacked from the sky, from the sea, with nuclear weapons. Today, we must have immediate warning of enemy attack to inform the people, to repel the enemy, to strike back. This requires efficient teamwork of our military and non-military defense. Should enemy aircraft be spotted heading toward the United States, our air defense goes into action. At the same time, civil defense warns the people through nearly 300 key alerting points throughout the country. Another part of our total national defense plan.
You're listening to Minuteman Radio here on Minuteman Mountain. That was the Texas Rangers coming through the rye. Let's mosey on north a piece through the Appalachian Mountains because it's starting to get dark a little bit and it's time for your doggies to lay down. So next up is the Texas Rangers again singing Doggy Lullaby here on Minuteman Radio's Appalachian Mountain Music Aftermath on Minuteman Mountain.
Hear the coyotes howling, howling at the sky. Hear the wind up whistling, a mournful lullaby. Moon is slowly rising, rising overhead. Time to stop your milling, time to go to bed. Lay down, doggies, lay down, doggies, quit your moving round. God is watching o'er us, watching from on high, while I sing this chorus, the doggies lullaby. God is watching o'er us, watching from on high, while I sing this chorus, the doggies lullaby.
shelter you can build yourself is open for public inspection in Thomasville, Georgia. This above-surface model was designed for areas where rocks or water make underground construction impractical. It should have supplies to feed 6 persons for 2 weeks. A civil defense pamphlet, the Family Fallout Shelter, contains plans and construction details for this and other types of shelters. An easily operated air blower adds comfort. To be sure the vents and traps are working properly, there's a Geiger counter to check radioactivity. A second model in Wheaton, Maryland is designed for the basement of a house. Both were built by the government as part of a plan to build 100 family shelters in communities across the country for test and demonstration purposes. It's a program aimed at your safety.
Well, how do you do, sir? I understand this is your first taste of Carling's Black Label beer.
Yes.
And, sir, what is your reaction?
Well, I like it.
Good. Perhaps you can be more specific. How would you describe the flavor?
I like it.
Good. Light?
Yes.
Dry?
Yes.
And what else?
I like it.
Good. And the quality of Black Label?
Oh, I like it.
Good. Would you say it was high quality?
Yeah.
Or top quality?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's premium quality at the popular price.
I like that, too.
Good. And now, sir, see all those people out there?
Where?
You, sir, have been co-starring on TV with everybody's favorite Carling's Black Label beer.
Oh, you don't say.
Mabel, Black Label.
Hi, Mabel.
Lay down, boys, take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. 14 miles to Cumberland Gap.
Cumberland Gap is a place of rocks, home of the panther and the bear and the fox. First white man up in Cumberland Gap was Dr. Walker, an English chap.
Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap.
Gonna raise hell in the Cumberland Gap. Daniel Boone up a pinnacle rock, he killed a bear with an old flintlock. Cumberland Gap is a fearsome place, the shells go off right in your face.
Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Gonna raise hell up the Cumberland Gap.
In September of '62, Morgan Shanky's all withdrew. Kirby Smith and his rebel band, he run George Morgan back to Yankee land.
Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Gonna raise hell up the Cumberland Gap.
They spiked their guns and let them drive over the cliffs and the mountain top. They burned the hay and the meal and the meat and left us rebels with nothing to eat.
Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Lay down, boys, gonna take a little nap. Gonna raise hell up the Cumberland Gap.
So come on, boys, no time to nap. Come on, boys, let lift your cap. Come on, boys, give a rebel yell. Send them Yankees straight to hell. Come on, boys, no time to nap. Come on, boys, no time to nap. Come on, boys, no time to nap. We're gonna raise hell up in Cumberland Gap.
That was the South Carolina String Band again with Cumberland Gap. When them Revs is marching through that Cumberland Gap, there's only one thing you can do, and that's join up with them Billy Boy Cavalry Boys. Next up is that Bobby Horton boy with Johnny the Cavalry here on Minuteman Radio.
If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry. We're the boys who went around McClellan, went around McClellan, went around McClellan. We're the boys who went around McClellan, bully boys, hey, bully boys, oh. If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry. We're the boys who cross the Potomac, cross the Potomac, cross the Potomac. We're the boys who cross the Potomac, bully boys, hey, bully boys, oh. If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry. And then we went into Pennsylvania, went to Pennsylvania, went to Pennsylvania. And then we went into Pennsylvania, bully boys, hey, bully boys, oh. If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry. Then the big fat Dutch gals hand around the breadium, hand around the breadium, hand around the breadium. The big fat Dutch gals hand around the breadium, bully boys, hey, bully boys, oh. If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry. Old Joe Hooker, won't you come out of the wilderness, come out of the wilderness, come out of the wilderness. Old Joe Hooker, won't you come out of the wilderness, bully boys, hey, bully boys, oh. If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to have a good time, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry, Johnny Cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, Johnny Cavalry.
Fallout, an increasingly important word in the atomic and hydrogen age. The facts from Federal Civil Defense tell us that fallout could hurt you, might even kill you. Well, what about it, mister? What is this fallout stuff? Fallout is nothing more than particles of matter in the air made radioactive by nuclear explosions. Sooner or later, however, they settle to Earth. This is fallout, and it can be very dangerous if you don't know what to do about it. Well, do you know what to do about it, Grandpa?
Not yet, young man, but I will.
There are 4 major characteristics of an A-bomb or H-bomb explosion. They are blast, heat, initial radiation, and residual radiation. All this clear so far, sister?
Sure, but you've talked about fallout from enemy bombing.
Our government very carefully tests only small nuclear devices in the United States. So these are the facts that should reassure and encourage you. Be ready to assist in defense preparations in your community if your help is needed. For fallout is only one of them.
Have you noticed? You hear something new at fountains today. People who think young say, Pepsi, please.
The lively crowd today agrees. Those who think young say Pepsi, please. They pick the right one. modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young. When you say Pepsi, please, you're putting yourself among people who like their leisure. With Pepsi, the drink that's young. So go ahead and pick the drink that lets you drink young as you think. Yes, get the right one, the modern light one. Now it's Pepsi for those who think young.
Well, I guess after that song, we really is a Yankee Doodle now. That was Yankee Doodle by the Texas Rangers. And now that we're a Yankee Doodle, it's time for us to shout that battle cry of freedom with the 2nd South Carolina String Band here on Minuteman Radio.
Shouting the battle cry of freedom, and we'll fill their vacant ranks with 1,000,000 free men born. Shouting the battle cry of freedom, the Union forever, hurrah, boys, hurrah! Down with the traitor and up with the star, and we'll rally round the flag, boy, rally once again. Shouting the battle cry of freedom. We will
the Union forever. Hurrah, boys, hurrah. Down with the traitor and up with the smile. And we'll rally round the flag, boys, rally once again. Shouting the cry of freedom. Shouting the cry of freedom.
Dum-dum, beetle-dum-dum, beetle-dum-dum, beetle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and Bert the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered, ducked and covered.
He did what we all must learn to do. You
and you
and you
and you, duck and cover.
Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association. Produced by Archer Productions, Incorporated.
Neighbors, for the flour that gives you perfect biscuits every time, just ask for Mother's Best. Yes, indeed, Mother's Best flour is the surefire way to get delicious, delightful, hot biscuits every time. And, of course, that goes for rolls, bread, pie crust, and cake as well. Why? Because Mother's Best is highest quality flour, sifted many extra times for extra fineness, and twice oven tested for 7 important baking qualities. In addition to all this, Mother's Best is enriched. Yes, it's enriched with valuable vitamins and iron to help keep your family strong and healthy. So it's no wonder at all that through the years, more and more Southern homemakers say, I'll take Mother's Best flour. And ladies, inside every sack of Mother's Best flour, you get family-tested recipes by Jean Foster, she's Mother's Best home economist, and a valuable coupon for a complete set of lovely Roseanne silverware. So don't you wait another day. Try Mother's Best enriched flour now. See how it gives you biscuits that are tender, white, and flavor-rich. See how it gives you cake that is light, fluffy, and moist, and even textured. You can get it plain, or for extra convenience, try Mother's Best self-rising flour. But whatever you do, you ask today for Mother's Best flour.
I love to have that gal around. Her biscuits are so nice and brown. Her pies and cakes beat all the rest, 'cause she bakes them all with Mother's Best.
That's what I say, Mother's Best. That last lick there was for James in there. Did you appreciate that? Huh? Okay, I just wanted to know. Oh, Jigger James. Yeah, I got him worried this morning. He's got his consolation there stuck out of his head. Like he's fixing. We got a young lady visiting again this morning. She takes her visits by spells. She comes around awful regular here for a week or two, and then she'll stay off 4 or 5 days. You ready?
I'm ready, huh?
Oh, what you gonna do?
Let's go home, tonk.
You ready? Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
Good morning, Cousin Louis. How you doing? When you're sad and lonely and you got no place to go, just come to see me, baby, and bring along some dough, and we'll go honky-tonkin', honey, baby, honky-tonkin', sugar daddy, honky-tonkin' around this town. When you and your baby have a falling out, just call me up, sweet papa, and we'll go stepping out, and we'll go honky-tonkin', honey, baby, honky-tonkin', sugar daddy, honky-tonkin' around this town. I'm going into the city, to the city fair. If you go to the city, then you're gonna find me there, and we'll go home. tonkin', honey baby. Honky tonkin', sugar daddy. Honky tonkin' around this town. Jerry boy, what you
Play it, Private Rivers.
When you're sad and lonely and you got no place to go, just come to see me, baby, and bring along some dough, and we'll go honky tonkin', honey baby, honky tonkin', sugar daddy, honky tonkin' around this town.
Hey, that's a mighty good.
Thank you. That's fine. That's a good one. Thank you a whole lot.
Woohoo! I'll go honky tonkin' with Miss Audrey any day. And when I'm done honky tonkin' around with Miss Audrey, I'm gonna find me a nice Irish washerwoman to settle down with. Next up is the Texas Rangers Irish Washerwoman on Minuteman Radio's Appalachia Mountain Music Aftermath on Minuteman Mountain.
coffee. Isn't that wonderful? Out of coffee?
What a time to run out. And why run out? Now there's a new giant-size Instant Maxwell House. A really big jar of coffee. New giant-size Instant Maxwell House gives you cups and cups and cups. Dozens of extra cups of the coffee with that warm bean flavor. Warm bean flavor because it's made from coffee beans still warm from roasting. That's why new Instant Maxwell House is the freshest tasting coffee yet. So to make sure you've always got plenty of coffee for the man in your house, get the new giant-size Instant Maxwell House. You won't have to run out again.
Brusha, 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 here's the new iPana with the brand new flavor. It's dandy for your teeth. It's decay germ, and he's headed this way.
I'm gonna make cavities in everybody's teeth. Now, Beaver, I'm gonna blast holes in your teeth. iPana!
New iPana knocks out decay germs best of all eating brands, including fluoride toothpastes. Brusha, 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 here's the new iPana with the brand new flavor. Knocks out decay germs best. Fresh, clean, and minty, you'll like it. New iPana toothpaste.
that gal my wife, gal my wife, gal my wife, then I'd be happy all my life if I had her with me. Buffalo gal, won't you come out tonight, come out tonight, come out tonight. Oh, Buffalo gal, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon.
Well, you looky there. I went looking for an Irish washerwoman. I got myself a Buffalo Gal. That, of course, was the South Carolina String Band playing Buffalo Gal, Will You Come Out Tonight? Next up will be the Texas Rangers playing an instrumental mix song. That's Pop Goes the Weasel mixed with The Girl Left Behind. I guess Pop Goes the Weasel because the girl's left behind. Here on Minuteman Radio.
Listen and learn through civil defense. This is Johnny Cash. I'd like all of you to remember that America can withstand enemy attack if we support the emergency plans of our community and learn to help ourselves. Make sure you're prepared. Contact your local civil defense office today.
You know, if you were to follow a busy doctor as he makes his daily round of calls, you'd find yourself having a mighty busy time keeping up with him. Time out for many men of medicine usually means just long enough to enjoy a cigarette. And because they know what a pleasure it is to smoke a mild, good-tasting cigarette, they're particular about the brand they choose. In a repeated national survey, doctors in all branches of medicine, doctors in all parts of the country were asked, "What cigarette do you smoke, doctor?" Once again, the brand named most was Camel. Yes, according to this repeated nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette. Why not change to Camels for the next 30 days and see what a difference it makes in your smoking enjoyment? See how Camels agree with your throat. See how mild and good-tasting a cigarette can be.
Now Dan was born at an early age in good old New York town. He learned to ride the wild bronco of them all on the merry-go-round. Six-gun Dan was an old cowhand, the wild and rock-a-loot. His finger was quicker than your eye could flicker when he started in to shoot. Six-gun Dan and some gambling men had a friendly game of poker. The hand that he got that won the pot was 2 6-guns and a joker. Six-gun Dan was an old cowhand, the wild and rock-a-loot. His finger was quicker than your eye could flicker when he started in to shoot. This Dan was quite a ladies' man, or so the records say. He could have married any one of 16 girls, but his old paint horse said nay. Six-Gun Dan was an old cowhand, wild and rough-a-loop. His finger was quicker than your eye could flicker when he started in to shoot. Dan made a crack about Curly Joe. Joe swore he'd make him eat it. But Dan wasn't feeling hungry at that time, so he saddled up and beat it. Six-Gun Dan was an old cowhand, the wild and rough-a-loop. His finger was quicker than your eye could flicker when he started in to shoot. Six-Gun Dan was an old cowhand, the wild and rough-a-loop. His finger was quicker than your eye could flicker when he started in to shoot.
That was Six-Gun Dan by the Texas Rangers. And now that we left that girl behind and became a cigarette-smoking six-gun shooter, we better learn the rodeo as well. So let's get them Texas Rangers back in here and get them to sing that Yo-Ho Rodeo song. Next up on Minuteman Radio's Appalachia Mountain Music Aftermath on Minuteman Mountain.
There's gonna be a rodeo, there'll be cowboys by the score. We're gonna try our luck at riding critters that no puncher's ridden before. Yo-ho, the rodeo, where we'll greet old friends once more. Where the broncos are rearing and the wild steers tearing and there's pretty gals galore. Oh, the lady, oh, the lady, oh, the lady. The branding's over on the range and we're heading into town. We'll show 'em how to do some fancy riding, providing we don't hit the ground. Yo-ho, the rodeo, where you look 'em in the eye. Ornery horses so wicked you may get a ticket to a range beyond the sky. Yodelay-dee, yodelay-dee, lay-yodelay-dee. For every lonesome buckaroo there'll be a pretty gal. So cowboy, put your heart and heed this warning, or you'll end up in a corral. Yo-ho, the rodeo, where good men are out to win. If you swallow a pound of good old western ground, remember, boys, it ain't no sin. Yodelay-dee, yodelay-dee, lay-yodelay-dee.
Thank you a lot. About time for us to go. You want to say something?
I see the sun coming up.
Yeah, I know. It just come in, yeah. Good morning, Socks. Yes, Ernest Tubbs, musical director, just moved in to see us. You can't see him for them green socks he's got on, though. We got to go. See you in the morning. Being the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise. Until then, this is Hank Williams saying, Lola, put the coffee pot on. Be there soon, if not a little quicker. Let's go.
Well, neighbors, the test of a good farm feed comes when you take your livestock to market. If you fed them right, chances are you'll make some money. Get the most cash from your animals by feeding them the farm-tested feeds that do a better all-round job, and that's Mother's Best Farm Feeds. Thousands of farmers in this area have proved Mother's Best feeds are better in every way. Find out what they can do on your farm. Your Mother's Best dealer in Ardmore, Tennessee is the Ardmore Creamery. In Shelbyville, buy Mother's Best feeds from the Borden Company. Now until tomorrow morning at this same time, this is Cousin Louis Buck speaking for Hank Williams, Miss Audrey, and all the Mother's Best music makers, and saying so long to all you Mother's Best biscuit eaters everywhere. See you tomorrow, everybody. Bye now.
We go riding down the trail toward the sunset pale. riding along, singing a song, heading home. Over hill and through the dale, down the twilight trail. Nothing seems wrong, miles are not long, heading home. No more lazy longhorn cattle to drive, old pal. Looking west to a long, long rest at the home corral. We go riding down the trail toward the sunset pale. Riding along, singing a song, headed home. No more lazy longhorn cattle to drive, old pal. Looking west to a long, long rest at the home corral. We go riding down the trail toward the sunset pale. Riding along, singing a song, heading home. Riding along, singing a song, heading home.
That was the Texas Rangers singing Heading Home. Well, I reckon it's time for me to head on home too. Woo-hoo! Well, this is Carl Penn signing off, reminding you to praise the Lord and pass the ammunition because we'll all stay free. Thank you for having me. Now over to you, Minuteman Mountain. Thank you, Carl Penn. Don't go too far. We'll have you sing a song after the credits. You are listening to Minuteman Radio's Appalachia Mountain Music Aftermath here on Minuteman Mountain. Thank you to all of you that subscribe to Minuteman Mountain, and a special shout out to all of my officers. If you want to be an officer, you can hit that join button, join the Officers Club, and hang out with us in the Officer Discord Lounge 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Join us for good food, good company, good drink, and sometimes even a good movie. And don't forget, the Minuteman Mountain Supply Sergeant is now open.
What's that on your chest, mister?
It's a pledge pin, sir.
A pledge pin on your uniform!
Hit the Shop Now button or hit the Shop tab and order yourself a pledge pin today. And make sure you join us every morning for Minuteman Mountain War Room Live, Monday through Friday, 0600 hours Eastern Standard Time, for tea, waddling the cat, war room news, and of course, some Minuteman Radio. Stay tuned for some extra bonus songs that didn't quite make the cut. And as I sit here, I can see Carl Penn tuning up his banjo right there in the other room, so stay tuned for more. Share, like, and subscribe. And now for the bonus section on Minuteman Mountain. That was Flight of the Bumblebee by the Texas Rangers. Next up on the Minuteman Radio's bonus section is the Palmetto Quickstep by the 2nd South Carolina String Band here on Minuteman Mountain.
rode around McClellan. We're the boys that rode around McClellan. Bully boys, hey, bully boys, ho! If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. Joe Hooker, won't you come out of the wilderness? Come out of the wilderness, come out of the wilderness. Oh, Joe Hooker, won't you come out of the wilderness? Bully boys, hey, bully boys, ho! If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. Across the Potomac, across the Potomac, across the Potomac. We're the boys across the Potomac. Bully boys, hey, bully boys, ho! If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. That rode to Pennsylvania, rode to Pennsylvania, rode to Pennsylvania. We're the boys that rode to Pennsylvania. Bully boys, hey, bully boys, ho! If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry. Dutch gals pass around the Bradium, pass around the Bradium, pass around the Bradium. The big fat Dutch gals pass around the Bradium. Bully boys, hey, bully boys, ho! If you want to have a good time, join the cavalry, join the cavalry, join the cavalry. If you want to catch the devil, if you want to have fun, if you want to smell hell, join the cavalry.
That was Join the Cavalry by the South Carolina String Band. So without further ado, here's Carl Penn with his banjo, his harmonica, and his foot tambourine on Minuteman Radio. for you is Dooley slipping up the holler. And now for the bonus section, the intro and the exit music.